Thanks for tuning in to my playthrough of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. It's an honor to do a playthrough of a mainline Pokemon game for your enjoyment, so kick back, relax, and have a great day. We got ourselves a frosty boy right there, a frosty turkey. He's been stuck in the freezer for many a times, and I have no idea where I'm going with this, and I thought somebody texted me to tell me, hey Brian, you're about to face off against Articuno, but that's false. Well, it's true, no one texted me. Anyways, hi Pikachu, hi Ezro. Hi. Ezro feels the tension in the air. Ezro can feel it calling in the air tonight. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Bah, bah. Oh no, oh no. Alright, so we're gonna feed you enough Phil Collins here. We're gonna feed you a couple berries here, just to keep you nice and chubby and happy here. I never use any other berries besides raspberries, so I'm gonna feed you these nanab berries and the pineapple berries here. But we have a battle against Articuno here. What my three favorite, typically there's like three legendary something in a game. This game it's birds and then the dogs in the next game and whatever. I like Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres the best, and this battle is unique for a couple reasons. So you get to see the mighty strength of Articuno, because it's the ice bird. I love water. I love blue, ice, cold. Articuno exemplifies that. There we go. So the way the battle works is similar, if not actually identical, to Snorlax, where you have to defeat the Pokemon entirely, then capture the Pokemon. So you don't have to worry about, leaving him with a little sliver of health and doing it that way. You're just going to want to defeat him as soon as possible because you have a 5-minute match time, which you may say, Brian, that's way too short a time. How am I supposed to do that? It's actually very easy. So as long as you're prepared, you have, good team here, which now, with us being level 63, we're doing good damage to Articuno, but it's not blowing him out of the water. Never mind, it's a critical hit. Okay, cool. So now, this is where the Premier Balls come in handy. We have a tiny Articuno. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. The way the game works is you can go back into the game and get a different Articuno or a different Zapdos, Moltres, Mewtwo every single time. So if you want an Articuno with better stats, you can actually quit out of the game, reset the match, and hopefully you get a different Articuno. So that Articuno is tiny, which means I believe he's a little bit weaker. Now, there are other ways you can encounter Articuno. You can actually encounter a wild Articuno. It's not just a one per game thing like it normally is. And I love how in the intro screen it keeps Ezro's outfit. That's great. But yeah, you basically just reset the battle here. And if I'm correct, we'll go through the animation again and everything, but it'll just give you a different Articuno. Lots of people will reset for hours and days and lots of time to get a shiny Articuno. So let's see, Articuno appears, stats rose, and everything else is pretty much the same. Doey's going to come out of here. He may not land a critical hit, but he's still going to land the body slam here. He's using Reflect. Okay, so you're going to want to reset if you want to go with the whole, I want the Articuno with the perfect stats, the perfect matchup, the perfect whatever. And I saw that you can run. I believe if you run, you can't encounter this Articuno again. So I just say go for it, dude. Yeah, he didn't get the critical right there. So it is different circumstances every time you do this, but clearly we're not going to lose right here. It's just going to be easy squeezy peasy. And there you go, Articuno, bye-bye. Well, not bye-bye, but, So let's see what it's like right now. We have Articuno. Hi, Articuno. Catch Articuno. So now it did not say it's tiny. So now you can use raspberries, pineapple berries, whatever. Could use your Master Ball if you wanted to. I believe these encounters are meant to be easy. So like, it's not impossible to get Articuno with just a Pokeball or just a Premier Ball, but it is tough. So we could be here a very, very long time indeed. And this is going to be easier to do in handheld mode because you can, I believe you can aim better with the gyro controls of the actual handheld mode. That's how I got all the Go Pokemon. I didn't actually do it this way, but that's one of my favorite creators. Abdallah Smash actually does. He does all of these, or like all the legendaries. He uses a Premier Ball to capture them, and I like that. I like the there's either going to be regular Pokeballs or Premier Balls. So we have 108 of them. So between the 3 birds, hopefully we can not waste 30 of them per time here, and then we're going to end up buying more Pokeballs, so that just means we'll get it there. Let's see here. We need some assistance. I'm not using a Master Ball. No way. Makes a wild Pokemon slightly. Makes him less erratic. He'll move around less, I think, which does help. But you have to use one every single time, and that gets really annoying. Really, really, really annoying. So we'll go Nanab again. Nanab. Na 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 na. Yeah. Doing this in handheld mode is a lot easier. Jeez, yeah. And I believe for a Premier Ball, it has the same level of effectiveness as a regular Pokeball, so it's basically us trying to get Articuno with a regular Pokeball here. And getting an excellent is going to be even tougher considering he's moving. Ah, dang it. And even going to that third shake is going to be tough in general here. And that went to Vietnam over there. Come on. Oh, you're so close. You garbage bird. Thanksgiving was 4 days ago. Come on, you should have been taken care of back then. Please. Yeah, we'll be here a while. So I'm just gonna, I guess I'm gonna have to edit just to get it done, right? Unless we get him right here. I don't think so. Oh. Oh, dang it. Come on. This is meant to be hard. So we could be here quite some time. So I'm not banking on it being easy at all. That was not anything. Please? Nah. One more time and then I'll edit. We'll see. Come on. Give me a perfect shot. Nope. That's the opposite of a perfect shot, Brian. The opposite. Come on. And then... Dang it. Really? Come on. Tapping A always helps. Ah, dang it. You get so tense. Ooh. Oh. Duh. Power of 2. Hello? Support trainer. Duh. Alright, so you're going to use your bag. No. You use your bag. Now we're going to go through Premier Balls twice as quickly here, but I kind of don't have a choice, right? Let's see here. Ooh, come on. Come on. Make this work. The power of 2. The power of 2. I forgot. Come on. Oh, dang it. Really? Power of 2. We can get it. Me, myself, and I. Let's go. Come on. Come on. You stupid bird. Yes. Yeah, boy. There we go. The power of 2. Wow, that took a lot more than I thought. That took a lot more Pokeballs than I thought. It only took me 10 minutes, but still. Like, normally that would take you, like, hours, maybe. Like, well, not hours, so like an hour or two. A legendary bird Pokemon. It freezes water that is contained in winter air, and it makes snow. It makes it snow. So Articuno was put away in the Pokemon box, and I believe that's just about it. So we can escape rope out of here and continue on with our lives. Because I don't believe, I don't think Moltres is inside of here because it's an ice cave. So that wouldn't make any sense at all. So now let's get out of here. Hi, I need you to heal my Pokemans. Cool. Alright. So now, there's a cave entrance over here. How do I get to it? Can I go over here, or was it just not? Or do I have to go from the north or something? Because this is blocked off, right? I can't actually go over here. Or can I? It looks like I cannot. Or maybe I can? No, I cannot. Okay, cool. So, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. How do we get to Cinnibar Island over here? How do we do that? Oh, we gotta go south of Pallet Town. But I'm pretty sure we know fly. Or can know fly. Because otherwise, that's a pain. Great. Okay, let me see what I can do. We never got the fly technique. Which means we have to go back all the way to Celadon City to get that. So we can fly back to Pallet Town. So, I'll meet you at Celadon City. All the way there. Can we go to the right and take the other path? Because now we can go, I believe, to the right. Because we haven't accessed the other way to get to where we need to go. Yeah, this way, Route 15. I believe we can. I don't see why we couldn't. Yeah, cool. Alright, so we can just do that and make it a bit more interesting. Make our way over that way. Going that way. Cool. So, hi, Gloom. And can I go in the grass and avoid you? Yes, I can. Cool. That works. Oh, I can avoid you that way, too? Awesome. Great. So, it looks like there's just a ton of trainers. Maybe they are higher level, which is why they are the way they are right there. I'm just going to avoid all you. Yeah, I'm going to avoid all these trainers. Yeah, cool. Just give me all the good stuff, and I can walk away, and oh boy. Looks like there's a bunch over here, too. So I'm just going to grab this. Excuse me, sir. Nice hyper potion right behind you. Lovely. So it looks like I have to face one of these trainers. Might as well be this guy right here. So we are kind of already past most of the path anyways. That wasn't too bad at all. Just going north. I don't know why it was blocked. Or could we just choose what way to go and I went the way we shouldn't have in the first place? I don't know. Because one of them was supposed to be the bike path anyways. I think maybe this... one of the two, for sure. But you don't get bikes in this game. You don't at all. They just never do for some reason. You travel far and fast enough in this game anyways that you don't really need a bike. And you would really speed around the entire map if you did, but... I mean, I think it's still helpful, but whatever. Could make it a 2-on-1 battle. That will teach them, right? And I really hope for the Elite Four, they don't make it so you can use 2 Pokemon at once. That would be very cheap. But this guy was easily defeated. So, yeah, once we get back up to Lavender Town, I believe, is where it's at. We'll stay there. Or rather, go past there and then go to Celadon City. But I think we're almost right there. Because we just passed this area right here. Oh, these guys. Okay. Alright. Let's see. There's probably some item or something we could get. But... oh, yeah, all these fences. It's a big old maze. Just a big old maze. Alright. Are you gonna look away? Yes, you are. Lovely. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go this way. Gonna avoid you. Don't mind my gloom. Standing right in the way right there. Okay. Cool. And now if I don't make eye contact with this guy, we would have skipped literally all of them. Great. Awesome. Perfect. I love it. Oh, and there's the path where the Snorlax was. So that's helpful. Or we kind of went the wrong way. Maybe. We have to go down. Maybe this way. I can avoid you, right? I must be able to avoid you. Really? Oh, I can't. All right. And Snorlax was right... wait, what? No, it's a different path, it looks like. No, same. Same exact thing, and now Lavender Town is up here. So now if we face these trainers, it's going to be even easier. So we're going to avoid all them. You know, that's one thing I wish they would improve upon. Oh, Snorlax is right there. Okay. I wish they would improve upon that and, like, make it so, oh, you're clearly too high a level. You know, you don't have to face me. Because it's not even worth the experience at this point to go and try to defeat any of these trainers. So, kind of, not necessarily defeats the purpose, but it's just like, whatever. And I love that when they look like they go from facing one way to another. Like, if they see you in your line of sight like that, they don't actually count it. Like, you need to be either facing one way or this way in order for it to actually pick up on you. It's like, all right, well, clearly, well, I guess I'm just not going to acknowledge that you are right there chilling. I believe we just go to the west from here. No, we got to go up even more. Well, Lavender Town. So here, so you saw how far on the map we were, right? And now you see how far it shot us. Like that was, we were like right here, and we went to right here. We're like right there. Yeah, like that's weird. So we have to go all the way to Celadon. But there's a path, so that's fine. I'll meet you there, right in front of the Poké Center. All right, back in Celadon. Nope, it's Saffron, right? No, it's actually down over here. Yes, you. You're curious about this machine? Yeah, show me the details. A great thing to fly in the sky. Secret technique. We never, ever learned this. And if you're watching this before you're playing the game, learn this. Okay? Don't miss out on it because it's an optional technique, it seems like. You don't need to know fly for anywhere, but I guess now it comes in handy. So now I think we can fly to wherever. Can we fly to here? So we can use Sky Dash. That's what they call it. So now we're going to use Sky Dash to go all the way over to where we need to go. All the way back to Pallet Town, because there's only one way to get back to Pallet Town and go all the way around, and we're not doing that. So now we're finally back. Good. We can use our secret technique here and get down to Cinnibar Island, which is actually fairly helpful. Hello. Bye, Pokemon that are not that rare. Bye. And that is a item, which is a Hyper Potion that I have not used, actually. I've noticed since, well, because we're super overpowered, but since going and basically the second half of the game here, we haven't used any potions, really anything at all. It's just been Pokemon Center visits, and that's just about it. Nothing really too crazy here. And we're just skipping all the trainers, and we're going to grab this. And I don't think there's actually any islands in between anywhere, so we're not missing out on anything in that regard. I'm going to put this down a little bit more. There we go. Because it looks like I just have a massive forehead, when really I don't. Like, it's not big. It's just like the line of the hat. It's very soft, by the way. It's just matching up perfectly with the white of the whatever. Cinnibar Island. So there's a gym. Cool. Pokemon Center, Pokemart. Hey, buddy. Scientists sometimes go, what? Into the Pokemon Mansion to carry out different experiments. Ooh, that sounds creepy. Ooh, what's this? Cinnabar Lab. I think this is where Mewtwo was born. So cool. I don't know if we can go into this gym yet. Door's locked. Message with small letters. Quiz time. Where's the key that'll let you into this gym? In the building with the overgrown greenery. Okay. We're going to go in here. We're going to do this thing because capturing Articuno was very easy, and there was a lot of teleporting happening with this episode in particular. So we're going to try to find this key here. I believe this is where the master trainers are eventually in Pokemon. And those basically... hi, statue. Secret switch? Cool. Cool. So basically what happens is when you have a Pokemon that is level 70 or more, there will be a trainer that is the master of said Pokemon, and you can challenge them and get the title of Master of whatever. So there's a trainer for every single Pokemon in the game, including Mewtwo, including Meltan. So you're going to have to face 153 different trainers who are the masters of each of the different things. So that is definitely something to aim toward, and you need to have a level 70, I believe, of each thing, which takes forever. And that is something I can almost guarantee you we're not going to do, because that would take forever, unless it was very highly requested or whatever. That is very, very not in my plans of what to do with Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu. And Eevee's a whole different situation too, because I do plan on playing that, and I believe that's a trainer that I don't care to battle, because we're going to be higher level than him, and it's not worth our time. Ooh, he's a spotty one. He's on the search. He's on the prowl, baby. He looking for us. But nah, B. That ain't gonna happen, bro. There's a Magmar around here. We did capture a Magmar in the Go Park, so basically that is a tiny Raticate. Oh, never mind, it's bigger. I'm like, wow, that's super small. But if you don't have a Magmar, what a great Pokemon to use for a fire type if you don't want to use a Charmander or a Charizard. Great fire type there. He does not evolve in this generation. He evolves in Gen 4, which is, again, my favorite generation. He evolves into Magmortar. So, really cool looking Pokemon there. Ton of items all scattered around here. But yeah, I believe this is the same exact lab that Mewtwo was attempted to be created in. And that looks like the means of escape from the mansion here, but we need to get to the top of the mansion first. So, luckily I decided to do this in this episode, because it doesn't seem that this is a very hard place to navigate here. I mean, I could be wrong, but, you know, there's Rattata, there's a... Oh, you spotted me from 7,000 feet away. Okay. What are you supposed to be? This place is huge. Huge place. Burglar Simon. I didn't know burglars had Pokemon to train with. Okay. Alright, Magmar. You're gonna taste the butt of Snorlax. That's what's gonna happen right now. Taste Snorlax's... Oh, okay. Fire Punch. He goes first. A little bit faster. Taste the butt. Boom. See ya. That's what happens when you have a massively overweight green blob suffocate you with his giant derriere, the buttocks. You know, that's gonna happen. So don't ever let a Snorlax sit on you. It's actually a Snorlax chair from ThinkGeek. It's like $100 or $150 depending. It is big, but definitely not feasible as a chair. If I were to ever get a beanbag chair, it'd be one of those Yogibo things, but they are very, very expensive from what I've seen. They're always like, you know, $175 for a beanbag chair, and it's like, really? Is that actually necessary? Do you really need to charge that much money for a beanbag chair? Like, come on now. I don't think that's necessary. I just don't. So, we obtained a new Pokemon from Mew. We've named it Mewtwo. Okay, so that's the super secret plot twist of the century there. So it looks like we need to either use that ladder that is over there to get to the top, or we just find another means to get to the top. But I thought we had explored everything here. Discover new Pokemon deep in the jungle. Okay, so yeah, it's basically telling the story of Mew and capturing it and trying to trying to replicate it, but clearly did not work in their favor. We used like 75 Premier Balls. That is disgusting. Ugh. Okay. So now how do we need to find a Switch, a Nintendo Switch, to get over to where we need to go. I can only assume, what does this do? Over here. Something moved. Oh boy. I wonder if it's this room. Oh, no. This room over here. Is that it? Yes, it is. Cool. So that's actually where I wanted to go. So there's a trainer. We're not going to do that. So So sometimes pressing those statues do not indicate the exact right way to go. And perfect. No, Muck. You're not as interesting as a Lowland Muck, so go away. Go very far away. How about we go over here? Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Full heal. So I believe Mewtwo destroyed this entire place and escaped, and that is the main gist of what happened. And now Mewtwo is in a mysterious cave that I think I alluded to or told you about before, but we're not going to get there until the actual end of the game, like after you beat the Elite Four and do that whole thing. Getting Mewtwo will be one of the, if not the final thing we do in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Maybe Eevee, it'll end a bit of a different way, but definitely for Let's Go Pikachu. I want to avoid this Grimer, thank you. Okay. And you. Ooh. The sound of something. Something moves somewhere. Oh boy. Do I want to go this way? Well, okay, sure. Great. Thanks, Rattata. Running into a level 41 Rattata. Sure. You know what? That's fine. Let's go down here and see what we can do. Is anything of interest? Because that is a long stairway down. There's this. A 5 silver raspberries. Cool. This guy's going to challenge me. You bet your bottom dollar he is. Oh, boy. Hi, item. You are a Firestone. Cool. So we can evolve another Eevee, or an Eevee, into... What are you doing in here, child? Hello? Do you know if you step on that panel, you go back to the entrance? Well, thank goodness I did not use that before going and finding that key, because we'd have to re-navigate that entire thing all over again, and you know I don't want to do that. Your boy BrickShowBrian does not want to do any of that. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. Well, that's your fault, ya dum-dums. Yeah, you made him mad. It actually has a pretty interesting and kind of tragic backstory in comparison to the show and the movie. The first Pokemon movie is awesome. It is so good. That's a Ditto. Ooh. And there's actually, this is a very interesting thing. We're going to try to catch that Ditto, actually. I like Ditto. It's kind of interesting that Ditto is here because, no, we're not going to use a Premier. It's rumored that Ditto is actually a failed copy of Mew, which is why they are able to transform into anything, and they have that unique ability. It's just a rumor sort of thing. They never confirmed that in the show or anything like that, but basically that explains why Mew is basically just a gelatinous blob. There's nothing really to Ditto. And I believe Ditto is fairly... Why can I not make this work? Ditto is fairly rare for that very reason, because Ditto is typically used to breed Pokemon. And basically, what would happen is... Thank you. If you wanted more of the starters in, like, Generation 4, you would get a Mew and a Charizard or a Charmander and just pop out starters, like, left and right. So, you know, that's how you do that, and it's good, because, like, you want more starters. Like, I want one of each of everything, so I would get, you know, 3 Charmander, 3 Squirtle, 3 Bulbasaur to get an Ivysaur, Squirtle, or Ivysaur, or rather, to have, like, a Blastoise, Wartortle, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmeleon, Charizard, and, like, have one of everything. So... not just have it as a Pokedex entry, but actually have it in my possession. So it looks like... Oh, we can go back over here now. Cool. So I'm going to avoid this scientist bro for sure. Yep, bye, buddy. Okay. That's what you get for making Mewtwo mad. Making my boy mad. Can't be doing that now. Another rare candy. Not that we need it. Unless we use it on Kevi over here. Not Kevin, Kevi. So that looks like a place to heal. Even though we don't necessarily need that. I don't want to encounter that Raticate. Alright, and that should have activated the switch that is over toward the left side back over here. Okay. right? It was right over here. Yes, it was. How smart am I? Oh, that's the chamber that Mewtwo is in. A large container made of thick glass. It looks like something has been beating on it over and over from the inside. If you guys get a chance, go check out Mewtwo's backstory. Look that up. That's a very, very interesting little cutscene thing that they did. And that should be the key there. Secret key. Cool. So that allows us to get inside of the gym. So that's cool. Yeah, it's a very, very, very interesting backstory. And I really like it. And I love the Pokemon movie just as a movie in general. A lot of people don't really care for it, and it got panned critically, I know, so I don't ever pay attention to critics. I think I've talked about that a couple of times, but I just appreciate movies for what they are and just enjoy what I enjoy. But, yeah, lots of people, I mean, kids like it, obviously, but we can't get out of here. Well, we can't. Oh, we got to press this thing again. I really, really enjoyed it, especially as a kid. And I watched it recently, too. And taking away all of the Pokemon aspect away from it, it's a very nice story about, you know, kind of discrimination in a really weird way. Like, a very touching way that makes it, you know, so kids can understand what the story is about. You know, just because a Pokemon looks different doesn't mean they're any less than you and whatever. So it's a very, very touching story. I like it a lot, and it definitely can be a tearjerker. I did not cry when I most recently saw it, but I probably did as a kid. So what we're going to do is heal up and then go into our gym on Cinnibar Island. I want to thank you guys and girls for listening, watching, tuning in. We got Articuno, went through the creepy crawly haunted mansion, or whatever it was called, and meowed it out. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See you later. Bye.